Hey guys, it's your girl Tyra Crush back with another review, and this time it is for the Real Housewives of Potomac. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you so very much. Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you, and you too. I do want to send out a RIP to Gangsta Boo. She is a somewhat popular rapper from the early 2000s with 3 6 Mafia. And she passed away today. And I just wanted to definitely shout her out and, pray, send a prayer out to her family, friends, and anybody that knew her and is touched by her death. Okay, so let me get into this review because there's not a whole lot to cover. Next week, I think it's going to be explosive. Okay, so this week we did see Jacqueline at Mia's house with Gordon. And I'm sorry, but they are very touchy-feel. Like, how the heck is it a love seat? You're sitting on the couch, but your best friend and your husband are sitting together. She's touching him. It's a lot. It's a lot going on in that situation. And it kind of makes me wonder, because it didn't look like Mia was happy with her divulging the information with G helping her put money down for the Porsche. G bought that Porsche. Mia knows he bought that Porsche. Mia, I don't think is okay with their relationship. I don't think she's okay with it. And you can kind of tell that Jacqueline has this natural beauty where Mia has fillers on top of fillers on top of surgery on top of fillers. Like, if they have been competing their whole life, no wonder Mia is so messed up in the head, because I'm sorry, Jacqueline is gorgeous. She is absolutely gorgeous, and she doesn't have to try hard, and I can see where that can be a point of contention for Mia. But I don't know, I just was looking at Mia and I was like, girl, you need to stay away from those surgeons. They are not your friends. They're going to tell you they can do this and they can do that and you look good because they want your money. Don't spend any more money on surgery, honey. Get all that stuff pulled out of your face and let your natural beauty shine through. What little bit you may have, because I don't find you quite attractive at all. But, I don't do women, so it's not for me to say. But I do know that you're not doing yourself any favors with all that surgery. You're not. Okay, and then I want to move right along to Candace. No. I want to move right along to Ashley and her PYTs. Now, I'm going to be honest. Most of the girls in Ashley's crew are PYTs. Well, they're all PYTs. It's just one in particular. I don't think pretty young transgender. That's what that girl looks like. And y'all know I'm not crazy. She does not look attractive at all. She looks like she's got cheek implants. She's got these thick eyebrows. It's just not working, honey. And you was trying too much, doing all of this and all of that and all this. Girl, you're delusional. First, you said Chris was flirting with you. Then you said Wendy's husband was flirting with you. Neither one were flirting with you. They were sitting around talking to themselves, not to you. We were all sitting around. No, you were latching on to these married men. You should sit your big head, ugly self down somewhere. And I don't blame Candace for not engaging you. You don't deserve any camera time. You're doing all of that for camera time. And Ashley should be ashamed of herself for even bringing you around the ladies, because you just don't fit in. And I don't know if she was trying to, baby step you into the show, but nobody wants to see you. Nobody believes you, and you're a liar. You created this entire story around these men supposedly, flirting with you, when you forget there is a lot of cameras. You said he introduced himself. No, you introduced yourself. You introduced yourself. He didn't care. You told him you like his pink. You were doing the flirting. You like his pink. You gave him your name. He gave you his, and you said that my husband's name is Christopher. And he said, yes, that's a lot of Chris's. It's pretty common. You went on to say that he said something to the effect of all of us Chris's are alike. We all think alike. Girl, where did this conversation happen? In the pips and in the peaks of your imagination, I can only assume, because they didn't happen on camera and they didn't happen on the playbacks. Chris was not looking at you, ma'am. And, you know, Candace called you a Sesame Street character. You are a Muppet. Girl, you look like a Muppet. Girl, you look like a Muppet. Muppet. What was that Muppet's name? The Madam from Solid Gold. That's what you look like, honey. So now, and you kind of look like Mia's Junior. A little bit. Yeah, y'all look like y'all could be related while Mia's sitting there talking about you ain't that cute. Yeah, you're not. She didn't lie there. But I hope she knows that y'all look a lot alike. I don't know if that's what Mia wants to look like, but that's what Mia looks like. So Mia, you need to take a few steps back and look in the mirror. And I honestly feel sorry for you, Mia, because you are definitely going through some stuff, because you did so much to your face this last, off season, and your face is crumbling, honey. Like, I don't know. I don't like that for you. I want you to get some counseling, and I want you to be okay with aging. I want you to be okay with, not getting these surgeries and not trying to conform to be anybody's idea of beautiful. If you can't be, Mia. Please tell me Gordon is not making you feel like you need to have these surgeries. Because, honey, he's going to wind up leaving you for somebody that's really young, not somebody that's trying to look young. If he's that superficial, the surgeries are not going to be enough, ma'am. And that's just unfortunate. I did find it kind of strange that Giselle was there trying to get information to see, if Ashley's friend was telling the truth. And, I think Giselle wants to believe it because she wants people to believe her BS story. Nobody's believing that either. And that's the thing. It's like Giselle saying that Chris made her go into her room knowing that there was nobody in there was just falsified information. We all know that he don't know who's in her dressing room. We all know that, right? So, and Candace was in the building, right? Same thing with the spring thing, the spring fling or whatever you want to call it. Candace was in the building, like in that immediate area. So why are y'all acting like, it's just frustrating. And I definitely get Candace's hang up about the whole situation, because that's just doing too much. Trying to paint Chris out to be some type of villain, sexual predator is just crazy to me. And I do want to talk about Karen's act, her show. And I do want to say, Robin and Giselle, they just can't help themselves. They have to hate on Karen every chance they get. The lady can't do anything without these two coming through with all the shade, all the hate that they can munger up. Like, I don't understand how people can be that vindictive and hateful towards one human being on a consistent basis. And I'm not saying that Karen is, innocent or, or any of that. I'm just saying that what I see them doing on a consistent basis, like Karen can't have a moment without them throwing shade. And I'm sorry, supporting is not just showing up. Supporting is saying nice things. Supporting is keeping those negative comments to yourself. That's what support is. You don't know how to support Giselle. You don't know how to support Robin. Y'all are jealous because she had a packed house and y'all did not. So if y'all made $14,000, how much do y'all think Karen made? I'm just saying, she said that hers wasn't comp tickets. So I just really feel like y'all are hating on her because y'all are not her. Like she said, she's got the LaDoms. What do you have? Do you have the La Robins? Y'all had to love that line because I absolutely did. So that was pretty much the episode. You know, Candace pretty much telling that girl, I mean, when Candace called that girl the Sesame Street character, I said, you know what? She said, go count. Go do some letters. Go. Candace needs to be a comedian because she is hilarious and she could definitely do it. But she was so, I think she was so nice to that girl. Way nicer than she had to be. And yes, you can tell that girl was just trying to get some camera time. Girl, we don't want you back on this show. We don't ever want to see you again. And they better not let you have no time on the reunion. We don't need to see you. Because you lied about everything. So I hope they don't fall into that. You say, ugh, that girl is, she looks like something. I just can't, some type of reptile. I don't know exactly which one, but yes, I am going to burn her up because she sat there and lied on everybody. And I don't like that. Nobody else was saying that Chris was flirty. While you said, I wasn't the only one. Who was the other ones? Who was the other ones that said that he was flirty? Because I didn't hear that at all. So I definitely can't wait until the reunion so that they can at least show the video and show where Chris didn't do anything wrong. And so that everybody can look at this entire collective of trying to get Chris to be the bad guy. And, you know, do what you need to do with them Twitter fingers. Because it's ridiculous. And I'm sick of it, Andy. I'm sick of it. Okay? Plenty of things going on with these ladies for them to not have to fabricate anything against Chris. And that's just how I feel about that. And so next week, we're definitely, I think they're going to Mexico. And we're going to see Mia and Jacqueline get into it. We're also going to see Charisse and the Grand Dame get into it, which should be interesting. And, you know, they tell us that this is all going to happen next week, but we all know they're not going to give us all of that in 1 week. But we're going to see where, you know, where it opens up to. I am excited. I want those skeletons to fall out of their closet, man. Let's just collect these bones. I'm ready to collect some bones. Are you guys ready to collect some bones? So yes, I'm going to end the review right there. Right there. Right there. All right. And if you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Now, I did include on my last video from yesterday, I included the 3 names of the people who are going to have the opportunity to win those prizes, but you have to respond by midnight tomorrow, and the email is in the comments. So definitely shoot me an email so that I can get back in contact with you and we can figure out who's getting what. All right? Okay. Now, that is my $5.02. Peace.